So yeah, we're gonna be continuing Persona 5 Royal here. I'm gonna be playing games all day. I mentioned this in the test stream, but I will be watching the new Spy Family and Kaguya tomorrow, as well as 4 episodes of 86 because I'm behind on that because of last week. And I think, yeah, I'm behind on Persona as well. I'm just kind of behind on everything. I kind of took a break yesterday and just watched like 30 episodes of One Piece casually, so yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Let me check the calendar that I've been using to make sure that I don't miss anything important. I don't think I can train because I did Palace Infiltration today, if I remember correctly. I can check that actually. Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure the only thing I can do is work desk, so I'll make some tasers if the game wants me to do that. Or if the game wants me to do anything there, I'll just make tasers because I don't need lockpicks. Okay, so Persona guide. So I'm using a guide for this playthrough. If you want to see my original playthrough, it's like the first 60 episodes on YouTube or parts. You can find those there. I do have it linked to be able to use commands and stuff if you want to find that. Let me see, so we're on 428. But yeah, I want to try to get platinum trophies with this run, or the platinum trophy for this run, so there's a few achievements that I want to make sure that I'm trying to go for, as well as just trying to play optimally for the confidants, because I didn't get all of them last time. Okay, so evening it wants me to watch DVD, but I don't even have the TV because I didn't buy it, because I don't need it. Battle, we want these stun guns, that's what they're called. We want tasers.
Yeah.
These are really good because you can use it to force electricity on, or like shock on an opponent, and that will allow you to get some free technicals with either hitting them or shooting them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really important for a palace later on, but we're pretty far away from that. That's like in a few months. Okay, return the X holders, but I didn't even rent it. Ryuji is going to train. Cup of coffee after some curry is the best. Just be sure to drink it while it's still warm, alright? The temperature affects the flavor.
Hey.
Let's just enjoy the chief's coffee for now. We can leave that message for later.
Well then.
We did all we can, now we wait. No surprise, waiting is pretty boring. I wonder what Ryuji and the rest are up to. Okay, so we're going to equip. That's not how equipping Persona works. Equip Agathon. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Because I'm ahead on this confidant. And with Ryuji, I'm actually like on pace, so I'll do this. So yeah, what do you plan to do? Do you plan to hang out with Ryuji? Want to move, but I can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What do you think you're doing?
Whoa.
Nakaoka, Takashi. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What are you... Or what? You gonna try to come crawling back to the track team? Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know, us, the former track team. We don't even have a locker room anymore, thanks to someone I know. Bait and fight. Yeah, this isn't even anything like a fight. Not even close. Hold on, aren't you the transfer student? You're really gonna hang around with this loser? Better watch out. Let you the second he gets... I heard his dad was the same way. Like father like son, right? Now that's scary stuff. That don't got anything to do with this. You're right. Look, back then, I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same stuff with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up with all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and mess all that up. Man, I was stupid for even thinking you were my teammate. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. I nearly smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But, you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. Glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper.
Alright.
So yeah, we actually got Ryuji's confidant to max in the last playthrough. Let's call it a day. Hey, Nakoko, why didn't you beat him up? What? What's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. I should stay out of it.
See ya.
Anyways, nice trading with you. Yo, it's me. You good to talk? I wanted to thank you again for today. I really owe you one, man. Really gotta work on that. Nah, this one's definitely my bad. Besides, I can't cause a scene. Don't want to get you pulled into even more stuff. Huh. I gotta wonder why, or what they were arguing about. But hey, I'm an outsider. Nothing to do with me. Thanks again for today. Don't forget to massage your legs before you sleep, okay? See you later. The train stopped? Was it another one of those psychotic breakdowns? Another minister has resigned. What's going on? How stupid does someone have to be to commit adultery? Or they must be nuts, swinging that knife around on a train. There are too many crazy people. Where are all the sane people?
Ah, you're back.
Go study or read a book if you have time to kill. Time is money. Don't waste it. Spring one sleep that there was no dawn, huh? God, I needed a nap. Or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. So, what do you want to do today?
Please head to the exam room.
What do you want? I just want to see what's here, honestly.
I see. Try not to suffer
That's
any
a thing?
unnecessary injuries. I want the data I collect from you to be of use. Well, which do you want? Do you know what it actually costs to make a new medicine? I bet people would faint if they did.
Hey, Takami, you don't have to go through all of your lines of dialogue while I'm browsing. HP to all allies.
Take care.
So yeah, there's some stuff I could do around, but most of it's kind of useless. Watching the snooty armor might not be a bad idea, potentially. Since it might be a good idea to do this, because I'm playing kind of legitimately, where I'm not just going into the stores and... Or not... I mean, I'm going into the stores and buying items that are my level, rather than just going here. Doing something like this. Because these are a bit stronger than what I should currently have. Even the weaker ones.
Hey, hey!
Don't you have sooty armor? How about washing it now? I don't really know if these are any good. Like, I'd never do this. I think I've done it once.
Hey, hey!
This thing is shaking a lot. It would have been nice if you had a washing machine in a room.
Oh!
Looks like it's done.
And
This is much cleaner than I expected.
let's head back.
Okay, now we're in sync.
Hey!
Able to grab a seat. Oh, the page just decided it didn't want to load. Oh, there it goes. Read the alluring dancer. I don't really have that, so I'm just gonna read social thought, I guess. Because I don't really need to read any books.
Hmm.
This isn't making any sense to me. Does Author even understand what they're saying? I wanted to see what that said that I skipped. Social norms can be broadly divided into 256 types.
Hey, hey!
Oh, you didn't... I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You could continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Morning. The board meeting is the day after tomorrow. I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about. We did do what we could. I guess all I can do now is believe. But how strange. I feel a bit better now. Maybe it's because of your composure? We'll be able to avenge Shiho, and you won't get expelled. After break, we'll all be able to laugh together. That's what I'll believe.
Hi, everyone!
How are you all doing? These days, you're expected to know colloquial English, or English. I got close, even as idioms that come from other languages. I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class, and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. What's important is becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your mask depending on the situation is a critical talent. How will you fare, Mr. 47? Here's a
Let's
question.
hear
Are you a wonderkind? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. You know, wonderkind. Well, it seems to me like we need to work out what that is so we can answer properly. My German is a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. First off, the wonder part probably means... Right, wonder. So, something wondrous, I guess, or impressive. The next to kind, or kin part, that's probably... Let's think about this again. Oh, huh? If kindergarten refers to all the kids in it, yeah, that's gotta be it. Kin means a child, or at least a young guy in your case.
This is it.
That's correct.
I was asking you if you were a wonder child, in other words, a youth of uncommon talent, but I suppose if you were able to think in depth so quickly, that proves you certainly must be. Oh, the word talent comes from the Greek talentum, a sum of money referenced in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more the coins they would receive from God. Their talent led to wealth.
Nice going!
It's kind of the same dialogue every line there, so I don't really mind skipping that part. The English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. But the ability to change one's mask depending on the situation is surely a talent given to one by God. It's not too far off calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. The talent of changing masks. Does that make us all wonder thieves?
Have you seen Kamoshida? Really think he changed? Well, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing. Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard. Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension. It's such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud! The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold, too. I don't know too much about it, though. Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
Looks like something happened. At least it sounds different from a mental shutdown. I guess all we can do is wait.
Okay. But just waiting seems kind of boring. There's a movie theater in Shibuya, right? Wanna go see something interesting? Or go see something? Sounds like we won't be able to see Lady Ann after school for a while. How unfortunate. You should work on your kindness that way you can say something encouraging next time you see her. I can't just go anywhere. Apparently I have a confidant here I can improve. Okay, it is this confidant. So it wants me to go to the movies, but obviously my guts, or whatever those stats are called, my social skills, they're already at max. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save before I start this as well. In spring, one sleeps. Okay, so yeah. Let me go ahead and pull up her confidant so that way I can make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, maybe you should go to the other monitor so that way I can also make sure the stream is still running. Okay, so what rank are we at? I think 4. We're pretty far into it. I made some more refinements to the medicine. Could I have you come in? Okay, so yeah, my bond will grow stronger soon. So,
Well then...
in that case, go into the exam, huh? So this is the Takami Medical Clinic of internal medicine. How do I say international? Glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined. Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
So, why have you come here? Aren't you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. Young girl, losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, a university hospital in Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine here that, or a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please at least just examine her.
Hey!
Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Doctor? Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Alright, son. Is Dr. Schweitzer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer in to the examination room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. Can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. 1 million yen? That's outrageous. You're completely taking advantage of. I mean, alright, I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. Oh, you're actually going to pay? By the way, the famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it Medical Chief of Staff Oyamada? Yes. Are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? Doesn't it feel good, treating his patient without permission?
By the way,
Thanks for your outburst earlier. I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. So, is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant, Pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? Our bond with Takami is growing ever deeper.
All right.
Doctor, can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, Doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home.
bye.
Hey, good work today. How are you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. Good boy. But I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the early stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care.
Ah, you're back.
Sojiro confidant? Okay, so Sojiro is able to have a confidant increase. I don't know if this actually affects it, having an equip, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think they just have to be in the party.
You got time right now?
There's just some time left on the clock today. How about it? I can teach you the ropes.
Alright then.
Wear yourself down and grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. So I'm just going to do this because the only other thing that I could do is proficiency from infiltration tools.
Thanks.
It didn't even get him too close. Okay, so monthly exit stats. Fool rank 2, Magician rank 2, Hierophant rank 3,
Well then.
Lovers rank 1, Confident, or Chariot rank 3, and then Death rank 1. So let's see if we got those. Should be a bit higher in some and a bit lower in others. Okay, so 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. That's supposed to be a 1, so we're pretty far ahead there. Home shopping network. Oh, and then social stats are supposed to be up some, but it's max for me. Okay, that only went to April. So now let me see if I can pull up the one for May. Okay, so we can do the muscle workout set here on the TV. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for you today. Let's start with this, the military ration set. You can't fight on an empty stomach, so get your nutrients with this. All in one, what a deal. But wait, there's more. Next up, it's the muscle workout set. You'll see an enormous improvement in your training results. This set includes 2 protein, 2 moist protein. Can't believe they're both in one set. What a steal. Well, they're both such great items. I can't decide on which one to get. Alright, this is a limited item. Today's one and only day it'll be available. Of course, the price is just right. You won't see this kind of deal ever again. Well, the phones are already ringing off the hook. Only a few remaining. Now's your final chance to buy.
Hey, hey!
Apparently the phones are ringing non-stop. If we buy one, then the other will probably be sold out before we can get it. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they're both sold out? The last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
Now all we have to do is wait for it to arrive. Okay, so it wants me to buy bio-nutrients, head to the clinic, and then evening bathhouse. I am going to do the bathhouse because there's an achievement linked to that. Okay, so it wants me to hang out with Ryuji. I'm pretty far ahead in the Death Confidants. I'm going to ignore that one for now.
Oh, hey.
Maybe Kamoshida now, but I'm still feeling nervous. I guess we gotta wait to see what happens. Yeah, what do you think about training a bit? We gotta get... or we're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active.
Wanna get going?
Okay, go get changed. We're gonna do some jogging today. Ryuji seems satisfied. I think he had a pretty fulfilling workout. I feel like my bond with Ryuji will grow stronger soon.
See ya!
If I get Ryuji to like rank 10 before the 3rd palace, that'd be... or anyone to rank 10 before the 3rd palace? Or a support meeting. Don't worry, I'm sure the change of heart works.
I'm sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart. Let's just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow.
Hey, hey!
Sooty armor. I'm actually gonna head to here.
Oh!
Figured I'd check. Not today.
What do you want to do?
Whoa!
Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Across the street from the pond is a bathhouse where you can spend time in the evenings to increase charm. During rainy days, you can stay in the bath for longer, get an additional point for charm, in addition to the normal amount. However, there's a half chance your protagonist will get overwhelmed instead of refreshed when staying in baths for longer, instead yielding a point for guts. Okay, so it only applies on rainy days, so this is kind of a waste, but at the same time, there wasn't really anything else I could do outside of training. And training would kind of be a waste as well, because the proteins haven't arrived yet.
This is no good.
Mondays are always such a drag. Why can't, or couldn't they have given us today off? We have the rest of the week starting tomorrow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Speaking of, what's up with the calling card? The one that sent to Kamoshida? Didn't it say something about stealing his assorted desires or something weird like that? Yeah, something like that. I'm sure it was just a prank. No one's taking it seriously.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
So this is kind
They
of
don't have to
automatic.
tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out. We're lucky that morning practice got canceled
I
though.
feel like I'm gonna faint if this takes forever.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers. Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and... Mr. Kamoshida, what's the...
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Huh? What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's this about?
Confess? Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher. Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself?
He is
Volleyball
the
team?
worst.
Really? Physical abuse?
I thought of this school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion, simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
What? Did he just say that?
Would kill himself?
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now. Everyone, return to your classes!
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
For a position on the
I
team?
feel so
That's
bad
horrible.
for
So the rumors
Takamaki-san.
weren't true.
as of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The police?
Is he for real? He's gonna get
Wow.
arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately.
Isn't this just like what that calling card said?
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Was something done to Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked. Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened.
Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning himself in just like that? What's going to happen to the volleyball team?
Paparazzi will show up
This
now.
is gonna be a big...
Return to your classrooms at once.
His heart really did change.
Seems like it. But was this really for the best? Yeah, it's gotta be. But things are happening way too fast. Huh? What the? Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you. I didn't know at all. Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you.
They were
It must have been
close.
so hard for you. I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry. No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once.
Well, see you later then.
I can't apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday. Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart. Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
I totally freaked out. He really did have a change of heart. And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears? I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self. Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff? Hey, that works for me.
Do you have to be so loud?
Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
She's regained consciousness.
For real?
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, she told me she
I
was
think it'll be
sorry.
this,
Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize
this
to her.
palace bus is whenever he moves to the
Kamoshida's
next
at
hideout,
fault
I'm pretty
for
sure.
this.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers. The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that. I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady An.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life. You know? I just believe there are fates worse than death.
Holy shit. Anyways, that's all settled. But you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Wanna check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist. Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
Interest my ass?
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Damn it.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady On.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
So yeah, I wonder what day that is.
Wanna do
They
it
go.
soon, like tomorrow?
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Okay, I'll leave that to you guys.
Ah, you're back.
No, that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his cognition. The real metal should still be in his possession. Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even worse than death for him.
Yo.
Another box game for you.
Hey!
What did you get? Oh, I was gonna read what this said. Starting tomorrow, you'll have a lot of time off. Must be nice. For me, it just means it means more customers and even more work.
Oh!
Must be why you ordered off the TV.
Hey, hey!
So yeah, Kage is taking a break, so I know that it's Golden Week. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. The golden part of the phrase comes from the Japanese broadcasting term golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day.
All right.
I see.
Wow, even I couldn't figure that one out. As it is study at LeBlanc, but I don't really need to do that, so...
Oh, you want to do it? Yes!
Right, let's do this. Let me see your fighting spirit. Are you gonna take anything? Protino, you have 2 of those. How about it? What are you gonna do? Voice Protino, you have 2 of those. How about it? Yeah, I meant to take this one.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
Right, you can do this. Clear-minded, focus on your center. Don't give up. Push past your limit. Good job. Let's keep up the hard work.
Going.
Seems you've gained some strength.
All right. All right.
Well then.
Well, it's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep?
Okay.
Come on, we're going to pawn that metal today. Hey, can you hear me? Or are you gonna hear me right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait, hurry down and help him out.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it? Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Man.
The chief really worked us hard. Right, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Okay.
We gotta take care of business tomorrow, like we've told Lady On. We would. Make sure you sell that medal. Never mind.
Oh, you want to do it?
Might as well, since it's the only thing I can do.
Yes.
Right, let's do this. Let me see your fighting spirit.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
Good job. Let's keep up the hard work.
Going.
Seems you've gained some strength.
All right. All right.
Well then.
almost getting late. Why don't you get some sleep?
Make sure to do the dishes. Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend? Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Alright, today's the day we turn in that metal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
I like how they set that up, but it's actually... You again. What do you want? Gold medal. Why do you have this? We don't need any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask you where you got this. How's 3,000 or 30,000 yen South worth though? 30,000 it isn't. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. It's thanks for selling me that medal. But best not or to open it yet. Just bring it with you the next time you come back here. Glad you're so quick to understand. They're here. A Y. I'm just gonna say a Y because I don't know how to pronounce that. So, yes, there are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. What's your attitude? Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on. Do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure the lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. You need to hurry it up. I got a business to run here. Hey, you. What's in the bag, huh? Show me. The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here. Let the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. All this is starting to feel a little too fishy. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time, try not to harass my customers. Yeah, or maybe next time, try not to harass my customers. See how that goes.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, Aren't you curious about what's in the bag? There's no harm in a little peek. Come on, let's open it up. A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Odd's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage. I don't know. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it. That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right? Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
I don't really know. None of these options sound too good to me.
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin,
At the moment, at least.
even salmon roe. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
We're finally having that celebration tomorrow. I can't wait. More trading.
Oh, you want to do it? Yes! Now, let's carry out our plan.
All right. All right.
Well then.
Thought I'd just fast forward through that.
So good.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Oh.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now? Huh? Oh crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left!
I'm not gonna finish all the beef
Just
dishes at this
50.
pace.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry. Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them. That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening. As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at? Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot! They noticed you! Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how
Trying to see if there's anyone in the background or anything.
Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
Let's try dessert nearby.
Oh, up close it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Well, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Meat! I'm no real Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
How much more food is there?
Incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems
we're going to have taken up like 15 minutes of the hour time.
Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
You brought a ton back! What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food? I was thinking that too, but take a bite! Using better ingredients makes stuff taste way different!
Look at you, acting like you have a refined palate all of a sudden.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no... knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
My belt fills multiple sizes too small.
Oh yeah.
This is a victory for all of us. We won because we did it
together.
The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
It's always interesting hearing
What was that?
named characters speak for non-named characters.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want? We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
That voice just now.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
A man's voice. Almost sounded like the one from back then.
What's wrong? You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before. Well, that's true.
You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power, we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world!
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How
Guess we'll
about
put this
the
here.
diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Huh, that's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Man, the name of the song is escaping me.
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Oh, we get a full confidant rank up here too.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this. Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they? Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool.
Perchance.
Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you ask of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame, it's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Spent all of our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. More training, I guess. Apparently, I need to head into Racer Dodge.
Oh, you want to do it?
I should also be invincible now in the metaverse, so.
All right.
I would increase by 6.
Well then.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
All right.
I was going to say more personas. So 2 additional slots.
Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Oh, you can strengthen confidence. Wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one in Central Street. It's holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you'd eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Knowledge +2. Chalk will be thrown at you, and you have to, and you have a 33% chance of successfully dodging it.
Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh.
Rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day 1. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no?
Be cool if my phone charger works here.
That wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
There it goes.
If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Eraser dodge time? And the police can't track you in the metaverse.
Are you listening?
Okay, make sure you dodge it. You pay attention. Is that how you... someone's talking to you? Okay, 33% chance evaded. I'm pretty sure it's a lot higher for me because my stats are already maxed, but... Yeah, we've already seen this dialogue.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website? I'm the one who started it. You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
I wonder how Mishima figured it out, but...
Sorry.
It took so long for, like, Akechi to figure it out.
Really are as I think.
Or really, I don't think it took him too long.
Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. That's all I needed to say.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please? Yeah, I will.
Sends abundantly high expectations from Mishima. I don't remember what his thing is. Is it bonus XP? I'll find out in a second.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close.
Who
What
were
do you
they?
have to say to that?
Who created the website?
With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Okay, yeah, more XP stuff.
See you. We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuichi.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. don't forget to study, though I'm not getting blamed if grades start dropping.
I should write something.
So yeah, I am actually going to be ending things here for now, and I'm about to move on to Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'm going to see if I can fix this charger issue that's still not working well. It hasn't been working well for a bit now, and by a bit I mean pretty much since this morning, but yeah, I'm going to try to solve that, and then I'll get started with more Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, let me go ahead and save over this one as well. So yeah, next week we'll finally be out of the tutorial, probably, so yeah. Guess I'll see everyone then.